You're listening to The Audacity Effect, where bold moves, real talk, and zero permission slips are just how we do things.
We're Jenna and Kelly, two corporate pros building bigger lives on our terms and helping you do the same.
Whether you're launching something new or burning down what no longer fits,
we've got stories, strategies, and sarcasm to match. Let's get audacious.
Bold moves, real talk, no permission slips. Gotta give them my all. Nobody's gonna tell me what to do with this. There is no blueprint, just my audacity. Done with permission. My dreams might need a pivot, might need a new scheme. Call it Audacity Effect.
Oh, we are beginning. Look at there. I didn't even see that part. But yes, we are. Look at us.
little countdown.
Little countdown. How you doing over there?
Pretty good. Good day off today. Just nice.
Yeah, chilling? Chilling? No. You're
No,
never
never.
chilling.
Well,
That's crazy.
I'm not chilling. I did put on my Christmas decorations today, though.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I
Have you
didn't want
done?
to. I've been calling it my winter tree.
Mm-hmm.
Josh is like, well, what if winter tree is keeping winter here longer? I'm like, it's not. But then
Ooh, that sounds threatening.
I know. I had to think about it and I didn't tell him, but I'm like, well, what if that was true? I get rid of it just in case.
What if it's true? I haven't talked to you about this, but I've made a decision.
Oh,
I have decided I am a grown lady
you are.
and I can have my tea with 2 tea bags every single time. So I'm a 2 tea bag kind of girl. I'm
I've
not
always-
going back.
No, I've always used two.
I never really did. And then like the last couple of weeks I've been using 2 and I'm like, why don't I just always use 2? I'm
It's
a
way
grown
better.
lady.
Yeah.
So much better.
Uh-huh. It says on some of them, it's like, if you want, I imagine, if you'd like a decadent little treat, try an extra tea bag. I'm like, I want a freaking decadent treat every GD time. Boom, boom, boom.
So
Why would
then-
I not want a decadent treat? First of all, it's tea. How decadent can it be?
Right. But still.
I love that. I love that for you. That's
Thank
great.
you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Mhm.
Okay. So real question. Have you ever had a moment where you looked at your life and thought like, ooh, I am good at everything I'm doing.
Yes.
And I feel stuck.
Oh, also, yes. I thought we were
Also,
gonna
and I
say,
feel stuck.
did you look and think you're really good at everything you're doing?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
yes. Actually, I do. If we're just being really forthright and transparent here on this Monday, I in fact do think I do a lot of things really well. And yes, also, I kind of feel a little stuck right now, actually. So it's good timing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What about you?
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. And I don't want to complain about it because I feel ungrateful.
Or it also just sounds kind of bitchy. It's really hard to be me because, like, I'm just good at everything, and I just don't even know what I want to
I
do.
just don't
I'm
know what I
just
wanna
so
do.
good at everything.
Right. I don't want
I
to be that person, but yeah, I've definitely felt like that. It's like nothing's really wrong.
No.
Nothing's really awful, but I am restless as hell and it just doesn't feel right. Something is off.
Yes, and for me, that's always been difficult because sometimes I just get ants in my pants if things are too, like, normal, right? There's no chaos.
Ooh.
So,
So is even keel boring to you?
oh, yeah,
Oh, that's right, because you can't be in silence either.
I have something new. I have to have, like, a conflict, and I don't like conflicts, but also if things are just,
You like problem solving.
yeah, I have to be mentally stimulated or I get just bored. And
Yeah.
so sometimes I've been known to maybe create problems that don't exist because I'm bored, but I've gotten better at that.
Okay, that's good. I like to be learning something. Like if I'm not learning something, I get very bored. Like entertain me with
Yeah.
I like knowledge and the challenge of learning something new. And when I get to a point where I feel like there's nothing new to be learned here,
Boo.
I just don't wanna do it.
Yeah, or that I'm actively working towards something and making
Yes.
progress towards a goal, whatever that is. And if I feel like I'm not or I'm not making enough,
Mhm,
boring.
mhm,
It's
mhm,
like, what am I
mhm.
doing here? Why even be here if I'm not working? Like, what am I supposed to do? Just exist? Goes
I
back.
know. I know. So I feel like nobody, like, really talks about this because what do you do when you feel like, "I'm capable, I'm
Mhm.
confident," but it's not good? It's, competence looks like success from the outside, but internally,
Yeah.
it starts to feel like a cage. I feel trapped. I remember when I was working as a logistics engineer,
Mhm.
and at some point, I had started traveling and, like, training other people,
Uh-huh.
and occasionally, like, I would learn something new, but after about 2 years, I knew that I had hit, like, the ceiling of what I could learn in that job,
Mhm.
and immediately, it took a downhill turn for me. I got so bored so quickly because I was so good at doing, and I could do all aspects of the job, and I was great at it and bored out of my mind, and I knew that I needed to do something, but I didn't know what the something was, and so consequently, I was just miserable because I felt like I was stuck.
Yeah, there's also that little bit of, like, a comfortability high of being really freaking good at something, especially if you're used to being the person that so even though I, like, need to be entertained and I don't like being bored, when I get something new, sometimes in the beginning, it gives me a little bit of anxiety if I don't know all the things. It's gotten much better as I've gotten older because now I'm like, "I don't know. I figured it out 87 other times. I'll figure it out this time." So, like,
Mhm,
that's been sort of a muscle, I guess, that's been built, which is good. But if you go from being the person that knows everything and you'd end up moving yourself into a role where you are now, like, the newbie and you have to ask all the questions and you're not, like, the the chosen one in the room, yeah, that's a
mhm.
transition because
I'm raising my hand now, you guys, because that has been me the last few months, yeah.
yeah, so there's, like, pros and cons on both sides if we're being
Mhm,
quite honest, and it's not wrong to pick either one, so sometimes feeling unstuck might be assessing where you are and saying like, "No, actually, I'm good, like, this gives me space to go do other things," or maybe it doesn't. Um,
mhm.
it's like
Yeah, so I feel like for me, there needs to be some kind of discomfort in where I am, especially, and I'm talking for me professionally. Like, I need to have a little bit of discomfort, an urge to learn something more, an urge to do a little bit more. Like, something has to be not quite comfortable, but because when it is, I am bored
yeah,
and I got to figure something else out.
yeah.
So, this podcast is for you all that are the people that everybody counts on. You're dependable and reliable and you're good at it, and still you are just not fulfilled. You are restless. You're not burned out. You're not miserable. It's like a purgatory place.
Ooh,
It's stuck in a way that's hard to explain. Like, that's it. It's stuck in a way that's hard. Like, you can't really explain it and nobody gets it, but we
no.
do. We do. We
We
do.
do get it, yeah, most people
So,
that you would talk to about it be like, "I don't understand, you have everything I want in life," and it's like,
yeah,
"But I don't, I'm so bored."
yeah, and so but that's a really good point, Jenna, because you talk about, like, you have everything that I want, and that, like, remembering to be grateful for what you have, and so
Yes.
that's the other part of it too,
Mhm,
because a lot of times I look at my life and I'm like, "This is what I pray for." I'm exactly
yep,
where I want it to be when I pray for it, and so I wanna be grateful for that and thankful for the time, but I feel like I can be grateful and strive to be better. I
sure.
think it can be both. It's not, well, you say sure because it's me and you, but to a lot of other people, like,
Oh, yeah, well,
you're just a
it
little
kinda
brat.
but I think yeah, a little bratty, but I think that is inferiority because if somebody that I saw, like, was extremely successful in all the ways that I measured success was talking to me and saying, "Man, I just feel like there's more." Well, that's not even true. I would understand it from the level that I can understand it, which means you're never there. If you arrive and you're not dead yet, like, you still got some time to do some stuff. So,
Yes.
I think it's a good reminder, though, to your point of make sure that it's not, like there's a difference, I think, between feeling restless and feeling discontent. If you're not you have to sort of first be content in a way with what you have and all the good things that are in your life, and then, like you were saying, maintain this gratefulness and this appreciation for everything that you have,
Yeah.
and then stack more on top of it. And it's not in a, "I'm I'm not thankful for what I have or what I've built, or I just need more, 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 more." But I also think we are designed to continuously grow and evolve throughout the time that we have on Earth. So reconciling those things can feel messy in
Mhm.
well, in my mind,
Mhm.
anyway,
Yeah.
or at least voicing those things out loud, which is why it's good to keep people around you that are similar to you, at least like a certain small group of people that have the same sort of drive mentality, because
Mhm.
you and me saying that to each other, like, I completely like, that doesn't sound odd to me. Like, I know exactly what you mean, right? So, we can hopefully hang here with the odd squad because I keep getting new ones.
So I want to talk about, and we brushed on this a little bit a few weeks ago, but about when you are a high performer,
Mm.
get rewarded with more things.
It's a lucky day. You did so good at this, you get to do this for free. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, that is problematic because it's like not me, but whomever may not necessarily want more responsibility whatsoever. Like they are there, and now they are saddled with even more because they're great at what they're doing. And it's just like reliability becomes the expectation.
Yeah, and and you've made other people's lives easier. There's kind of was blending into a
Mhm.
subject that we've talked about before, but maybe I am the best at this thing. I also don't wanna do it, and somebody else could do it, even if
Mhm.
they're not the best. I if I could go back in time and restart at a or not even go back in time, just like poof, have a clean slate somewhere and start new at a job, I would proceed so differently than I have in the past.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna show you all my cards right away and show you everything I'm good at and just crush everything you give me. I'm gonna wait and
Yeah.
see what's on the table, like, what's on the buffet of things that I could participate in, and I'm gonna strategically tell you what I'm good at, so I only have to do the things that I want. Because once people find out you're good at the thing, then they just wanna give you all those things.
Yeah. So when did you realize like you were the solution to everybody's problem? Like when your competence had a
Well,
cost? Like when was
I've
that
al
moment?
I've always kind of been there, but I I had to start recognizing that I couldn't be so agitated and frustrated with it if I was creating that and allowing that to occur, because if
Mhm.
I'm honest, like, a part of it feels good to be the person that can fix everything. It's a little bit of a not a power trip, but I don't know, an ego boost, like a dopamine hit, it's something.
Yeah.
There's something to be said for walking in the room and everyone looks to you, and there's a burden to that sometimes too,
Mhm.
especially, if I've a team of people that I'm responsible for at work, and it's on me to make sure that I feel this obligation to sort of take care of them as much as I am able. But I think when it starts becoming too heavy and too overwhelming, or you say, "Oh, could somebody else do this time?" And your boss says, "I'd really prefer you do it."
Yeah.
Well, okay. I think mine sort of came when everyone wanted me to I'm using everyone just to be not neutral, but, like, anonymous here, but
Mhm.
I it there came a breaking point where I couldn't do all the things anymore because I can do a lot of things,
Mhm.
and I just couldn't juggle all the things, and well, you have to pick which things you want me to do. You simply can't just give me everything. "Hi, Annie.
She's so cute. She's
She's
just
a nanny.
she's
Wanna be in the podcast?" "Annie. Hi, baby girl. I can't even sneak you any snacks from here."
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
that I would ever do that.
Not that you ever did that. Yeah, for me, it was I was in this role and
Mhm.
they kept shrinking the team.
Oh,
Um, and they
that's
were shrinking and shrinking, and they were fine shrinking the team because I was there.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
I was able to just take on all the things, and I was like, "Hey, yeah,
A second?
wait a minute.
Don't
This
you guys get paychecks too?
doesn't feel right. If I'm doing the job of 2 people, should I not be paid both persons' salary?" Like, it became
Yes.
so crazy.
Yeah.
We went from there was a time we had in this one position, we had a team of 6, and we went to 2. 2! What? Really?
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah,
I
and
feel
so, like,
I can't do all of that. I mean, actually, that's not true. Just because
I
you
can
can't
do all
doesn't
of it,
mean you
and I
should. Yeah.
did.
Yep.
Yeah, but yeah, I didn't want to. So, I
Mm.
think that when you get restless like that, it's like nobody kinda warned you about that, but it's not dissatisfaction, it's misalignment. It's like,
Yes, that's it. Yep.
yes, like, you can do many things, but perhaps I only want to do one of those things, and now, like, what the hell is happening then? But also, here we are, like, I should be happy. I shouldn't want anything different. I am living the dream, but I'm
Yeah.
so not for me, like, my dream, and
Mhm.
I well, I wanna say something, but I will not say that on the pod. I'll tell you afterwards.
That'll be the Patreon subscription, people.
Yeah, yeah, we'll have that a little later. But I feel I often feel like I have no room to complain or be unhappy.
Mhm.
I should only be and can only be grateful, and that's the only thing that's allowed to be expressed. And it is difficult when you are in a space that is not aligned any longer. Maybe it was initially, but it's no longer aligned with who you want to be.
Have you ever felt like being grateful was the same or been concerned that if you were too grateful, it would turn into complacency?
Yes,
I think that's
often.
the like, I want to be thankful, but there's also this drive in me that's like, well, if you're too content, then you're just gonna get stuck there. You don't wanna
Mhm.
stagnate and just be bleh. Like
Yeah, but so it's weird because I am coming upon something in my life where I am feeling like I am content, not content, but happy where I am,
Mhm.
would love to expand and learn more, but it's a very odd feeling for me because I am in fact like very, very happy.
Mhm.
And I don't feel like I am being a my competence is being abused. I don't feel like I am, like I feel like I am evolving in a way that is aligned to where I want to be.
Yep.
And so it is that. And so, and this is a little bit, we kind of skewing a little bit here, but, so I am now at do I lose my ambition? Like,
Mhm.
am I not as ambitious? Because I have finally found something that feels like right
Yeah.
for me right now. And so, like, that is also that's the other side of the coin.
Yep.
Because for the entirety of my professional career, I have always been looking for what's next. Like, what's next? What's the next step? What's the next step? And surely I have that now, but it's not such a huge jump from where I am right now.
And do you think that's because of the job that you're in right now, or just because of the work that you've done on yourself as a human and how you have grown and evolved over time? Like, if you took you right now back in, like, a job you not with the maybe not with a toxic boss, but in roles prior with you right now, the way that you are, do you think that it would be different? I guess, like,
Mhm,
nature, nurture, right? Like, what's the
mhm. I think it's a little of both,
Yeah.
because I am at a place in my life where I understand the importance of of gratitude. I understand the importance of rest.
Mm,
These are things that are very clear to me where they weren't before.
yeah.
But I'm also in a place where I enjoy what I'm doing and the people that I'm doing it with.
Yep.
And so, I mean, there's never an area where there isn't room to improve. Like, I always believe in
Sure.
that, a room to improve and evolve and get better. But my ambition looks different. And this is the first time in my professional career that my ambition has looked different. It's really weird.
Yeah, that's encouraging though because it's a mix, right? Like, because I'm not there. I love the people that I get to work with on a daily basis, which is
Mhm.
what makes my job great. Like, that's it. It's the people. And I've worked really hard on being content because I was not good at being grateful for a while. I was always looking to the next thing to the point where my life was going by because, like, what is it? There's some saying where life is like what happens between like each milestone that you hit or something.
Mhm.
I'm completely
Mhm.
butchering it, but the point is like you're always waiting to hit this goal, but life is everything in between. That's living. That's where living exists.
Yeah.
So I think I've worked on that. I still have more to do, but I've worked it. I do appreciate what I have, and I am happy, and like I've required less, I guess, chaos, if you will.
Mm.
Mm, but I don't feel like I've landed on whatever my true purpose is in life, and so I wonder how much of that longing is there, and it's driving you to get. And I need to get all these stamps on my passport and all these experience stickers before I can arrive, right? So I can't get there until it's time to get there.
Yeah.
Um, I I feel a bit more lately, like, before I could not say that's what it was. I think it was just a constant need for more and new, and I needed some kind of chaos and conflict in my life where I didn't know how to sit still and exist. Now it feels more like I am not in my purpose yet, and I'm gonna get there, and I'm kinda got ants in my pants. I'm like, I feel like I'm getting close,
Yeah.
but we still got a couple hours left in the car. And I don't know if that makes any sense, but
It
that's
does.
the space I feel I'm in, so it's exciting in a way, and I'm
Mhm.
also like, "I don't wanna miss it. What am I supposed to be doing? Should I be working at this? Should I be trying that? Should I be doing that? Because I don't wanna miss whatever the thing is, but then, as I'm saying this out loud to you, if
Mhm.
there's a purpose in life that I'm supposed to get to, I don't think I'm gonna miss it because I was going to target that after.
No, I think that I truly believe what's meant for you will be for you, like, it's going to be there, and I I love that we're both in, like, kinda different places, but the
Yeah,
same in
good,
this,
good.
because it's like you will get what you are supposed to have, and it will come to you, and the unfortunate part about that is that it's not linear, and you don't get to decide when you get it, and so, like and so damn it,
2
and so
thumbs down.
I know, but there is no real staying still is not an option. So that's the other part of it too. So being still is just not an option. And sometimes you do have to make pivots and they don't have to be dramatic. They just may have to be in order for you to get to that place. But every pivot and every change, and I think especially as women, because we have I'm accepting responsibility. We have placed ourselves in positions that allow people to depend on us for so many things. And when we move our feet in any way, like again, I tell my kids all the time, I'm furniture to you. You don't notice me until I move. So when you move in any way, it becomes problematic for everyone around you. And so as opposed to being problematic, as opposed to letting other people down, we decide to let ourselves down. Like, and so where that absolutely has to change. And that is one of the big things that has changed for me in my life. Like I
Yeah,
I will let the world down before I let myself down. I'm not ever doing that again. And so
I like it.
I think a lot about that when as you're getting to like this place of like this is where I'm supposed to be, like, this feels good.
Mm,
As you're getting there, you gotta make changes, like, you've gotta make changes that feel right, and they don't have to be big announced changes. Like, you know, the people that are like, hey, I just want you guys to know that I'm going to get off Facebook. Like, you don't need to announce it. Like,
Or the people that ask for anonymous prayer requests.
oh my God, unspoken prayer requests, knock it off. Tell me what's
Okay,
happening or don't
Brenda.
bother.
Yeah, don't ask for prayer,
Come on, man.
loser.
Don't do that, loser.
I'm not asking God things on your behalf unless you spill the tea.
Yeah. With
What if you're
that.
praying that, like, somebody's, wife dies because you really wanna get with their husband? I can't be
Yeah.
praying for
I,
that. I don't
yeah.
know.
I don't
You might
know.
have
So, no.
nefarious unspoken requests that we can't
No.
be sure, so you gotta tell me what it is, you're not getting my
Better
prayer.
tell me what it is.
Mm.
But yes, your changes don't have to be like these big, huge announcements. It doesn't have to even be like another job. It could be the way you move in your job. You know, it could be
Yes.
the way you relate to people in your job. It doesn't have to be ginormous, but it does have to be.
Mhm, and where I am is I wanna make sure I'm being intentional with taking actions to because I don't also believe I also do not believe that you can just sit in your chair and status quo and some big opportunity is gonna fall in your lap. There's action required. You must
No, you got to move.
do something, kinda like throwing all the spaghetti on the wall until you see what sticks.
Hmm.
Um, so, yeah, I guess I need to reframe it perhaps that it's exciting, and I have been working on how I'm showing up at work. I mean, just picking. But the other day I didn't have anything to do on Friday afternoon because I had outsourced everything to all the super capable people on my team, and I was like, "What do I need to do? Nothing." And it was so great, and I think it's great both ways. Like, I mean, I pull my fair share, that's not what I mean, but I always have a guilt, like, if I don't have everything on top of me all the time, that means that I'm not doing enough or
Hmm.
there's something wrong. Yeah, there's, like, a lot to unpack. This feels like a bunch of spaghetti noodles of things that the feelings could feel the same for me versus you, but they could mean totally different things.
Yeah.
Like,
Yep,
being
for
restless at
sure.
work could mean, like, it's time to leave that job, or to your point, it could mean you just need to set some better boundaries and refuse to get donuts every morning for all the men in the conference room. That could literally be the thing that you need to do, and maybe that'll spark future change for other people or for yourself,
Hmm.
but
Little micro rebellions, like
yeah,
little things to stop doing that have outgrown you as a person. Like
I love
those
it.
things, that's still movement. You know,
Yes.
it's not a huge announcement, but it's still movement. And when considering these things, like consider like who benefits from you staying the same. Like, what is it you? And if the answer is no, you should make some adjustments. You know, you can't. I am so serious and passionate about being able to look at yourself and be proud of what you've done,
Mm,
whether the proud is no longer bringing donuts or the proud is quitting the job. Like, whatever I want in every situation, I would like to look back at myself and be proud of the way that I behaved. And so I want that for our odd squad too. You know what I mean? So if you are in a place and it just feels like you're stuck, like there's something wrong with you. You just need to move your feet. And you know, and it doesn't necessarily have to be you jumping off a cliff. It could just be changing out chairs. Like
like
you
the old
just
lady shuffle.
yes, you got to move your feet. Say no to something that
Mhm.
drains you at work. Say no. Say yes to something that doesn't make sense yet but feels right.
Well, and something I've been trying to remind myself of lately is so I have mixed hobbies, right? Like have horses and that's something like a huge that could be a full-time job in and of itself. And then I have my job, which I like to think of as a career, and there's things that I want to achieve in both of those areas. And then I have dogs and like a home life and a family that and friendships and things
Mhm.
like that. So I've often thought, if I just didn't care about horses. I wouldn't care about being home necessarily, and I could just go out there and my career could be, leaps and bounds ahead of where it is right now.
Mhm.
But I am juggling multiple priorities, so I have multiple whatever, like horses moving down the field, and they're gonna maybe because I'm trying to move all of them at the same time, they're
Mhm.
maybe gonna move, like you were saying, like in micro progressions, like, it's gonna be slower because I'm
Mhm.
running back and forth, like, I bump this one, bump this one, but this one, then I gotta run back to the beginning, versus if I just stayed on one, I could maybe get that one to the finish line faster, but then all the other things that I also care about would be way back here, and would I actually be okay with that? So, sometimes I don't even know if that makes sense, but I've been trying to remind myself of that lately. What do you care about? What's your why? As you started us off with 20 some episodes ago. What's your why? And like, what do you what do you care about the most? And if you care about all these things, then you also sort of need to intentionally accept the was it the give and take, right? Like, okay, I
Mhm.
want to be able to pursue this thing over here. So that means this other thing that I also care about succeeding at. Success might look a little bit different, or it might look a little slower than my coworker who has nothing in their life they care about except this job.
Yep.
And that level setting has been helpful for me lately to be like, "Wait, wait, wait. No, you're doing okay. You're doing okay."
Mhm. Yeah, for me, I have been focusing a lot on what I love and being okay loosening the grip on things that not that I don't love, but that are just not a priority at this section of my life right now. Like, just being
I like
okay,
that too.
like,
Mhm.
taking a like, letting my hands go of that a little bit, because right now, that's not where I am. Doesn't mean that I can't come back, you know? It just
Can
means
you
that I'm just
can you give
not
me some
there.
examples of things that you have, like, set aside or is it if that's not overly
Oh, no, no,
personal?
no, like my business development business, like, I love that work. I love the work that I do there. I want to focus on the work that I'm doing with the company that I'm at, and so I ca I cannot do both well, and I know
Yeah.
that, and
Ooh, that's
so
that ooh.
yeah, and so I
You
but
could if you trashed your whole adrenal system and didn't have any
yes,
friends.
absolutely, I could do that, and also, like, if I didn't prioritize my rest anymore, like, if I didn't prioritize me
Mhm.
having that restorative time, I
Yeah.
absolutely could, but just in understanding the importance of me and my heart being happy and being fulfilled, and understanding that I absolutely rest is a priority for me, and it will
Mhm.
be from now on. I let that go for too long, and I'm not gonna do that anymore, and so I with that, there's an understanding that I'm gonna have to take my hands off of something, and
Yeah.
where do I not feel forsaken, you know?
Ooh, I like that. Uh-huh.
Yeah. So that's where I've been with it, and it is, like, a pivot and a shift for me. It's not huge, it's not a huge announcement, but it
No,
is.
but that's huge for you because I mean, because it would be huge for me. It has been huge to say I can't do everything.
Mhm.
Or to your point, I could, but at what cost?
Yeah. Like, who benefits from it? Not me. So, it's
Although
off the table.
sometimes it's you if because so again, this is another one, like, look in the mirror because 'cause I've had to do this myself, like, I have, projected that everyone is counting on me to do all these things, and they just need me, and nobody could do it without me, and then you sort of have to have an ego adjustment to say, "That's not true. They absolutely could do it without you. It's more convenient for them to do it with you." But what part of this to like, what part of this do I need to take accountability for? Because where have I shown up and wanted to sort of prove, whether it's to myself or other people, that I am good enough because I can do everything? I got it handled. Like, what part of that is you?
Mhm.
That's always it's easier if you just push it off on other people and say other people are doing this to me. But like you said, alright, like I've allowed them to do that
Mhm.
to me, and why? And what part of that has been what part of that has been good for me? Like, not maybe not actually, like, healthy, but what part of it do I enjoy?
Yeah.
Because I think unless you're aware of that, you won't be able to break the behavior.
Yeah, it's true.
I
I
think
agree with
maybe
that.
you can. I don't know.
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
Hmm.
I really don't want what I do want to happen, and we didn't talk about this before we started, we usually do, but what I do want the squad to leave with is, like, you're not broken if you wanna make a change and everything is seemingly great, like, you're not ungrateful. You are stuck, which is normal, you know? As you grow and evolve, you will find that you are in places where, "You know what? This no longer fits me anymore." This no longer feels good. And that is wonderful. That means you are changing and you are growing. And if you are living, you are evolving. And if anyone tells you any differently, they are lying. And you can send them to me and I will tell them they're wrong. So there's but I like think about like where are you being useful instead of being fulfilled? Like
Yeah.
where are you sitting in a place where you are just useful but not fulfilled, and that perhaps is where you start.
Yep. Just
Really
because
taking
you're
a look
good at it doesn't mean that it gets to keep you forever.
I
Um,
know, 'cause you're
yeah.
so competent at everything, like, everybody would have you. That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, look, I know how it sounds to say it, but well, that's not okay, I couldn't do everything, right? Like, if there's anything that involves hand-eye coordination, like, I'm never gonna be, like, the middle-aged ladies softball champion, not gonna happen for me. I could probably bring the snacks.
Oh,
Um,
I'd be great at snack bringing. If
I
snack
could
bringing was
be
a competitive sport, girl.
yes, I could be an anger interpreter, like the skit
Oh.
that
Mhm,
mhm,
mhm.
I could do that.
Yep.
But there's a lot of things that I could do, and I'll just work harder than everybody, so I'll make myself good at it even if I'm not to begin with.
Yes.
And then there's things that externally you're told that you should want, right? And sometimes that gets blurred with you have to take those quiet moments. That's why I don't know what I want exactly yet. And I guess I'm finally the only place that I'm at so far is that I'm okay with not knowing, and I'm trying to be excited about the future while still sponging up everything I can right now and learning everything I can right now and just putting it in my little filing cabinet of skills because I believe that they're all gonna come together
Yeah,
at some point and be for something. And until then, but you're told that having a lot of money is good, having like a job that sounds powerful is good, having nice cars, having whatever it is. And that's okay if that is truly what drives you.
mhm.
But uh, if it doesn't, like it's easy to get swept up, I guess, in where you are. Like if you're working in corporate America, it's easy to get sucked into the rat race and feel like my worth is based on how my career
Yeah,
progresses and my title at the office and if people respect me at work. Is it?
yeah.
I
And
don't
for some people, yes, that
yeah,
is
exactly.
that exactly that. And for
Yeah.
others, not so much at all. I mean, and for some people, it could be both, you know?
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
it could be a little of both, but
What did you say? What makes you not feel forsaken? How did you say that?
I don't know. But I'm not forsaking
That's good.
myself. I'm never forsaking myself.
Yeah.
I
So that's how
will
you
dis
determine what you should or
Yeah,
shouldn't do or what you can give up for now.
yep, I will not disappoint myself ever. Like,
Yep. Like I'm
no
not ever forsaking snacks.
no, that's silly.
Can't.
That's silly. Why would we
Even if
ever do
I've
that?
had like an 8 pack of abs, I'm not doing it.
I was my mine was having his coffee and he's now, like, just doing cream, which is fine, but I will forever have fat-free, half and half, and a teaspoon of sugar. You will have to pry it from my cold, dead hands. I don't care what eating plan I'm on. It doesn't matter to me. I will not forsake that. I'm just throwing it out
I
there.
mean, Mary Poppins was the originator of a spoonful of sugar, and I don't think
Yes.
anyone can argue with the Poppins. So, science.
It's science, obviously.
Hello. She'd
Yes.
fool around with an umbrella bag, like, we can't fight with her. If she
Yeah,
says it, it's true.
it is true. She's precious. I love her. Love
Mhm.
her. Alright,
Well, I
Scott.
think
So, if this episode, like, meant something to you, send it to somebody
yeah,
or send it to the person that everybody relies on. You know that friend in your friend group.
yeah, it's you.
It's you.
And then
And
start the micro changes. I love that idea. I love how
yes.
you phrased that. That's good. Because even if you don't know where to go, I think that's a part of the overwhelm sometimes and the restlessness because you want something to be different, but you got no idea what you
Mhm,
want it to even look like.
mhm.
So, to your point, a great way to take tiny baby steps, which is better than no steps, which is probably what you're doing if you feel totally restless. Just pick
Yeah,
tiny little things, and the little things will roll like a snowball and ultimately make a big change. But I haven't thought about it that way, and I like that a lot.
yeah. Baby steps are still steps.
Yep, they sure are.
They still
And a
steps.
spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down in the
I
most delightful way.
It is delightful. I just love it. I'm never giving it up. Never.
That's like a Rickroll. Never gonna give you up. Do, 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 do. Okay, I
Oh,
won't sing.
yeah.
We'll lose listeners. I'll have to look at the episode statistics. He'll be like, this one did terribly. Why?
Right at the end, everybody
Yeah.
dropped off.
They were like, things that you should not pursue in your future is a singing career. Not your testimony, Jenna, as Kelly would say.
It is not. No, it's not. Yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, yeah, let us know what you think, what season you are in. Are you more at the beginning, the middle of this, like me, maybe, I'll say the end of it, but maybe the more evolved state of it, like Kelly is, and what have you learned? And then maybe, like, let's share what baby steps we're taking.
Oh, I love those baby steps. Yep. Let's do it.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, we'll talk to you soon.
Later, taters.
Goodbye.